here in Jacksonville. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Hey. 4-7's a mic, 4-7's a mic. Blue down.
Hey, check that, street.
Tannehill going to turn and get this to him. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Double dog, that's the way.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got him in, Corey Davis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down.
First down.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Panther Street.
First down carry for Henry.
Check.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You ain't got nothing.
A shotgun hit off Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 20! And that's caught by Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, 47.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down. Bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Come get some. He don't want it. Show an 8. Show an 8.
Topper!
Hey, Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge to make sure no one from the outside can stop the play before he gets there.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The stop by
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Tannehill on 3rd down. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Titans.
Number 84.
Corey Davis, 37 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
Ready. Minshew sets to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Nickel. Slam.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, got their spot, and stacked him up.
Give me some.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Rip left, rip left. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Jaguars nothing.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, let's give them a toast, give them a rose, but they still alive. Feeling like Will, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with
down. 18 Gator. 80 weapon.
Here we go.
Watch twist. Hawk 70. Crash.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
For the point after.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allow him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Kicking off for Jacksonville.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This will be caught by Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Tennessee.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
I'm here all day.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
Completes it to Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To the air again, Tannehill to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 8 coming up.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. He's tired of you. Mustang 19.
Tannehill throwing again.
Let's go, baby.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
To number 84,
Corey Davis. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's by Kevin Byard. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Minshew and the Jags now with a first and 10 at the 45. And right away, he'll look to throw. He finds Shark. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At the 40-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they got a first and goal.
It almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and 10, attack right here on this play.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The ball carrier.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on second and goal.
We own them.
Now Minshew, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line. So good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams run out there and handle things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
His throw incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Pilot, 64, weak.
55. Check, 55.
Minshew throwing on third down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Logan Cook on the
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Humphries now to return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Complete to Corey Davis.
A big play that time for the Titans.
52 yards.
52 yards.
And the Titans first down.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Mike 47. Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
The quarterback forced out of bounds.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And it's third down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
High 7.
To throw again on second down. Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He was covered
when you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. And incompletion as a result.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here comes Humphries on the return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points, and they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it. Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
From his goal line here, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
18 Gator.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 5-5. Mike 65.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw to Thompson on the screen. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
50-yard line.
Second and 11.
Pittsburgh.
Mike. Gut. Watch the twist. Mike 55. Watch QB drop.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
8, read.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Back. Ready?
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, let's get that. Hey, Sam on.
Shift.
So third and long, here's Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're coming from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter personnel.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Switch.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Bang, 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 bang. Check 13. Check 13.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's brought
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
I got one. Hey, check Mike. Watch it.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far.
For the Jaguars.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Taking it at the 11. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Sponge. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Breathe, Lion.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Check.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. They're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man, it's over. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team honest.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on his ear.
Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. On the move to his left. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that will make this a 4-point game. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down, Tennessee.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'm coming after you.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. Just with baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 55's Mike.
Here's Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That QB's trash. Let's go. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
4 down, the 1st down carry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Mike, 55.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, check Mike. Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Shift.
Get it.
Now Minshew toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Eifert.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Let's go. 47's the
Buffalo 18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
Back to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Tackled back
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Watch the run. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Titan. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 39. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
You don't want none.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.